Hello gorgeous belly dancers, and welcome to a beautiful, soft, feminine workout routine that's focusing on our chest. So let's get straight into it. First of all, we've got shoulder rolls. So we're warming up the shoulders, getting them prepped for our belly dance movements. We're going to roll the shoulders forward for 10. So 1 and 2. And we're lifting up and dropping all the way down. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Beautiful. And we'll do one set of 10 going backwards now. So rolling forward, lifting up, back, squeeze at the back, and pulling down and back to the front. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Wonderful. That finishes our shoulder roll movements. Now we'll move on to another movement. Okay, so we've got our diamond push-ups and we're doing 3 sets of 10. So here we go. If we come down to the floor, I want you to be mindful. You might just want to stay on your knees for this one. So we're just positioned in this position, or you can come up to that full plank, which is definitely not me, by the way. I'm into more of a soft experience when I'm exercising. So diamond push-up just means I'm going to have the position of my hands together like this, making this nice diamond shape. So it will just target more of the acute muscles in our shoulders, back, and arms. So we're coming into this beautiful rested position here. My core is engaged, and I don't have a huge amount of muscle. So I'm not going to come all the way down and back up. I'm going to come halfway down, and that's the best that I can do for my shoulders. So here we go, our first set of 10. 1, 2, 3. And remember that each time we come down, we're pushing up through the arms. It's getting more difficult. Keep going. And here's our last one. Great. And then so we'll just have a little rest. Little breath, little rest. Inhale and exhale. So even just doing this movement on the knees with halfway in the shoulders is pretty hardcore in my opinion. It's a great way to warm up all the chest muscles and the shoulders and the upper back, preparing us for all the movements that we're going to do for the upper chest, for the belly dance movement. So let's get back into it. My shoulders, my arms hands are quite close together. Nice and prepared, straight back. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 2 more. That's it. Beautiful. So when I'm doing this exercise, I also find that I'm engaging my glute and very much so in the core to keep everything in alignment, making sure that all my joints and muscles are protected as I'm doing each movement. So just take a nice deep breath. And we'll do our next set of 10. Here we go, you can do it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Great. Beautiful. So now we're going into our prone cobra. So all that is coming down into a soft, flat position on the floor. So we can get into it just gently. Once we're down, we want to make sure that Everything is in alignment always. So my arms can be rested here. If you just want to do the cobra, which is like a little mini cobra, we're going to engage our core, pull up through the upper back, and then use our arms to extend a little further. So one of those, and then back down. So that's your option 1 for that cobra. Option 2 is going to be in a prone position. So I'm going to bring my arms to the back. I'm going to lift my legs up to the sky. So it'll be like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do it with me now. 7, 8, 9, 10. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax. And you can just rest your head on your hands. So we'll do 2 more sets of 15 seconds. Just 1 more breath. And here we go, second set. 10, 9. Stretch those legs, stretch those arms, engage that core from the front of the belly. And relax. Take those nice deep breaths, preparing. And when we're doing this prone position, don't forget to breathe. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, shoulders down and relax. Whew. Beautiful. Now I want to take you into our shoulder dip. So this is going to work our triceps the most. So you might find a cute little table like I've got. I made this, by the way, in high school. And you just want your arms coming behind you. So you're making like a little tabletop position here. And all we're going to do is make sure our core is nice and strong. Then coming down, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. So we come down slow and push up. Last one, beautiful. And then we can come and sit back up while we catch our breath. So we're doing 2 more sets of 10. I know you can do it. The other way to do this movement is to have a dumbbell or some kind of weight in our hands and bending over. We might touch our stable base here and really extend those arms and engage that tricep. But I find this nice and accessible for most people. So here we go, our second set. Coming down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, here we go. Last one, good job. So let's do our last one together here. You can see what I'm doing up a little bit closer. Okay, beautiful. Our next movement is the plank, and we're doing 3 sets of 15 seconds. So all we're going to do for this one is get into a nice neutral position here. So making sure our hands are shoulder width apart, and we're going to use our legs to push up off to the ground and straighten out our back. So we want to make sure that we're really utilizing our core and our back is straight. So we're not high, we're not low, we're in the center. And relax down. That's our first set complete. So if you find this quite hard, I do suggest that you just lower your knees and let your knees rest on the ground, because it can take a few weeks to get your body used to the plane. And we're all about moving gently and feminine. You know, for fitness, for health and wellness, we don't need to be going too hard on our body. This is my opinion, this is what's worked for me. We can ease into it. So in that case, our second set for 15 seconds, we can do it on our knees. So hands are shoulder width apart, and we're coming down into that neutral position, straight back, shoulders lifted up. Five and 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. So you can do that. Option 1 on the knees for our last set, or you can come with me and rise up, bring those knees into the air for a nice solid plank for that last 15 seconds. So let's go. And 15, 14, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. A little shaky, but that's okay. Getting our body used to it, so that's plank finish. Okay, great work so far. So our next movement is a declined wide grip push-up. So we're really targeting these front chest muscles, our biceps, and deltoids. So let's get into it. I'm going to use this window frame because that's what I've got available. I could also just use a wall, but I find that gripping on this window sill will be much better for me. So just use what you have. You don't need fancy gym equipment. Let's do it together. So wide grip is wider than my shoulders, and I'm going to do 3 sets of 10. So here we go. So I'm coming directly down. I'm going halfway. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, gorgeous belly dancers, so let's get into our next section of this little workout, which is the belly dance movements. So we've got chest lift, chest drop, chest slide, and then of course diamonds. So each movement is, we're going to do 4 sets of 8 counts. So when we talk about counts for our Bellydance rhythm, the Bellydance rhythm is a 4x4 rhythm, which means we can count 2 sets of the rhythm, dum dum tek dum tek, dum dum tek dum tek, and that equates to 1 set of 8. So we're doing 4 sets of 8. Hopefully that didn't confuse you. I don't think it will. Once you start dancing, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. So we have our beautiful Bellydance rhythm. Four sets. Here we go. So we're taking the chest in the lift, counting every beat. And lift. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're doing 3 more sets. Two more sets. So notice how my hips aren't moving. It's a full isolation in the chest. Here's our last set. 1, 2. So I lift and then I return back to our center. Gorgeous. So now we're swapping to the chest drop. So I drop down, I contract, and then I release and bring my chest back to center. Here's our second set of 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. Third set of 8. I'll just show you on the side so you can see. This is our 4th set of 8, our last set. 6, 7, 8. Now we're coming in for a chest slide. So we're using those beautiful obliques, all the core muscles. 7, 8. 3 more sets of 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'll show you on the side. And from the back. 5, 6, 7, 8. Gorgeous, well done. So now we'll get straight into those diamonds. So it's all of those movements except together for a count of 4 and then 8. So here we go, we'll catch our next one and lift, right, drop. Okay. Yeah. Beautiful. Shall we do our last 2 sets double time? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Little shake off. So let's do 4 more sets at full speed in the other direction. 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Beautiful. Oh, fantastic. So now let's smooth those diamonds out for chest circles. So we're going to go clockwise and then we'll go anti-clockwise. And so each kind of side will be 1 beat, but we're smoothing it out. So it's not isolated like a diamond. 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 from the side. Okay, great stuff. So our last movement is the shoulder shimmy, of course. So just like the hip shimmy, the movement is in our shoulders rather than the boobs, okay? So here's a little demonstration. I know it looks like the girls are moving, but it's all in the shoulders. So we're alternating 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so let's wind down all of those high energy movements with a beautiful stretch session. So first off, we've got upper back rounding. So what we might do is bring our hands together, just like this, little prayer position, interlace the fingers, rolling out. And then what I might do is just open up the back, bring the shoulders forward, lower the chin, and just allow all that goodness to unfold. And we'll hold this. And just release there. So good. So you might want to hold this for between 30 and 60 seconds, whatever's comfortable for you. If you need a little bit longer, pause the video, do your stretch, and then just come on back to the video when you're ready. All right, next movement is our shoulder open. So it's kind of the same movement in the opposite direction. So I'm going to bring my hands together at the back and interlace and form a little cup or a square, and I'm going to push down, let my shoulders expand, roll back, open the chest, but keeping everything nice and solid and straight in that neutral position still. And I'm lifting up the shoulders just to get that beautiful motion. If you're really flexible, you might find yourself being able to come all the way down, hinging at the hips, lowering the head, bringing the arms over the body and releasing to the ground, letting gravity do its thing. And we'll just stay there for a couple more seconds. So remember, this is ideally for you, so whatever you feel comfortable with, between 30 and 60 seconds. And then we're going to slowly roll up. So take your time, roll up through the core, leaving that head to rest. So we're going onto the floor for this next movement for our pec stretch. So we're just coming down onto the floor, and I'm going to lay my entire body forward, resting down, and all I'm going to do is lay my arm out, just onto the ground, relax my head back, and I'm just going to lift my arm open, and then to the back. So just go to where you're comfortable, You could even keep your arm on the ground, and I'll show you what this looks like from the other side. And then just hold it there for a few stretch. You can sort of sift forward and back and find that comfortable position for yourself. And remember, we're not doing long stretches, too long. We're just getting a feel for our body, getting back used to our body, and easing our body back into these movements. So my stretching arm, the shoulder that's getting stretched, is totally relaxed. Okay, so now I'm going to come onto the other side, move some of my hair out of the way. I really should tie it up next time. Anyway, so lay the side of your head flat, and I'm going to extend my stretching arm out to the side, just like a T. So nice and flat. The shoulder should be touching the floor. Now with the opposite hand, we're just going to come up and ever so gently twist. That's it. So just twisting until you get that little bit of a stretch. If nothing's happening there, you might be very flexible, and we might just bring the other hand up and over, using your other leg as a little bit of a stabilizer. This way you might definitely feel a stretch. And just holding there, nice and open. You can kind of lean back and in and out. Although it definitely works a lot better if you're using the other hand as a stabilizer. Okay, but that concludes that exercise. Our next exercise can be done with a foam roller, like you see here, but for this case you might not have one, so we're just going to use a rolled up blanket, and I'll show you what that looks like. Okay, so I've got my blanket, I rolled it up into a tight little burrito, and I'm going to take it onto the floor, just like this, just about where my upper back will be. So I'm going to come down and let it rest on my upper back. That's good. And I'm going to keep my core strong but released. So I'm going to relax my core, but I'm not going to let it go floppy. And I'm just going to get in this position where my back is rounding open and my head is softly touching the floor. If your your feet are comfortable in this position, by all means go for it. Otherwise you might decide to extend your legs out and down. Now with my arms, if they're comfortable here, that's a perfect position. Otherwise, this is totally ideal and will open up your chest, make you feel alive and open. You can bring your palms down if your body allows also. So almost like a T,